Hey vibers, welcome back to our channel. I am Lauren, creative director and co-founder of Truth Intuitions alongside Chris and Erica. I've been coming to you guys from my condo in DC, but my husband and I are actually getting ready for our move over to Long Beach. So huge decision for our family to move across the country, but we are so excited for this big change. I am also excited about the end of this dream cycle that I have been in for about a year and a half leading up to this big decision and actually putting it into motion. So I wanted to come to you guys today to talk about interpreting your dreams. I have found it to be a beautiful tool for self-healing and for self-awareness, for growing your self-awareness and for growing your spiritual connection and your connection to your intuition and all of that. So I'm hoping to share my experience with you guys today, what I know about interpreting dreams, so that you can learn something and use this tool yourself. Dream interpreting has run in my family for generations. On both sides of my family, I have people who have psychic abilities or have used dreams specifically to tell of things coming for the family, etc., etc. So it's always been something that I've been comfortable sharing and talking about with friends or with family members, and something that I've always taken seriously. I think ever since my uncle visited after he passed away. He visited me in my dream and told me of some family members that he had run into in the spirit world. And I couldn't remember all of the family members that he told me. And sure enough, my mom and my grandma were freaking out when I could not remember any of the people that he mentioned. So I think that was the first time that I realized dreams are really important to my family, and therefore they are going to be really important to me. There also was a point where I wanted to stop my dreams because they were getting super stressful. My sister was going off to college, and this is my younger sister, my baby. So when she was leaving for college, I was really worried, but I think my mind was also preparing for being strong for her and being able to respond to the challenges that she had and being able to guide her and give her all of the best advice that I could give her to kind of help her not make stupid mistakes, or at least not make the mistakes that I did. I feel like that's what you do as a big sister. That's just me personally. So I was in this dream cycle of nightmares where I was saving her life like every night, and it's exhausting. So I said aloud one night, I don't want to dream anymore. Like, please stop. I can't do this. I'm not as worried about her in my waking life as I am in these dreams. And it's just not, I can't do this anymore. So I asked my dreams to stop, and they did. And then I was devastated. And this is where I really started to understand the spiritual connection, the connection with self, and how powerful dreams really are. And that's when I really, started to kind of honor it. And so when I was able to finally call my dreams back into me and, start to use them again, now I have just a greater appreciation for the ability to vivid dream and be able to interpret them. When you're interpreting your dreams, don't take them literally. Your dreams are going to need some kind of translation. You're going to basically be looking at a bunch of spiritual symbols in the form of a movie or random pictures, and you're going to be trying to translate them into actual messages, into a kind of like a loving message about what you need to heal, what you don't need to be afraid of, what you need to release, or maybe sometimes even what's coming. In my family, people dream about babies and pregnancies before they happen a lot. The symbol that runs in my family for babies and pregnancy is fish. Anytime anybody dreams of fish or being around fish in any capacity, it means that a baby's coming, and it's always been true. So that's just one random symbolism. There's no way that I can run through all of the symbols and all of the possible different meanings for you. So what you need to do is be comfortable looking these up and asking Spirit to guide you to the meaning of your dream. So when you're interpreting your dream, just, you might need to look online and look up a dream dictionary or a dream thesaurus. You might need to literally ask Spirit, what does this dream mean, and wait for answers. And this is through meditation. This can be done through journal. You might need to tap into some of your spiritual tools so that you can have a conversation with Spirit and get the rest of the message for yourself. So I love pulling cards, and shameless plug, I love using my truth deck. Where is it? I love pulling out my truth deck because these cards are so straightforward that it's like a direct conversation with spirit. And when you've already got a bunch of images with, you've got maybe even a traumatizing dream or just a very clear dream, you know what the dream was and it has left an impact on you, and you just need some direct answers on what all of these different symbols mean. I love having a very straightforward deck that I can pull a couple cards on. What message did you intend to send me through this dream? Because I'm not getting it. So if you could be a little more clear, that would be great. And then I'll pull some cards. Or if I know that there's a certain person in my dream or a certain symbol that I really can't quite fit into the rest of the puzzle, I'll specifically ask about that symbol. Why did you choose this particular X to make this point? What is their purpose in this dream? What do you mean by that? Or, what's the meaning of that red flower? Like, what's going on with that? And I'll pull some cards on it. So you can use any kind of spiritual tools that you have around, pendulums, cards. You can use meditation, so using yourself as a spiritual conduit and tool to really get more answers about what you need. If you don't start recalling that dream immediately and recording it, then it'll probably start to fade very, very quickly in a matter of seconds. So I can't even get up and go to the bathroom or get up and take my dog out before I write it down, or else the dream is gone. It'll start fading so quickly. So I've learned that the best thing is to just keep a journal around. I keep this one. It's a motto journal. I love this brand. I love these journals. They come in a bunch of different colors and they each have a different saying on the cover. This one says life is beautiful. So keep a journal next to your bed or next to wherever you sleep, couch, bed, futon, whatever. Keep a journal next to you so that when you wake up you can just jot down whatever it was, and you can even move straight away into interpreting your dream once you write it down. You can ask spirit what it means and wait for the answer and do some conscious stream of writing to get that out. You can also do a vlog about it. Christine loves her vlogs, so you can also vlog about your dreams and just talk it out and figure out, see what comes out. You never know. So those are some really good ways to get into some dream interpretation. Use your intuition, connect with spirit, and get the rest of the message. When interpreting your dreams, you definitely want to focus on the most vivid visuals first. So the brightest colors, the, clearest sounds and smells and senses of all kinds. Just pay attention to whatever is most vivid, because that is going to be where your main message lies. That's where spirit wants you to really pay attention. If something is dull in color, then it's something like a more muted message. If something is hard to remember, then you weren't meant to remember it. Just let it go. Don't struggle to remember anything, because I've learned that if I'm trying too hard to remember my dream, that is also a really great way for it to really just fade away super quick in a matter of seconds. Definitely start that conversation with some people. Build a community around it so that you can learn from other people. We all have different insight, so I think it's really dope when people get together and really start exchanging dream stories and exchanging interpretations for each other. If you would like to strengthen your dreaming, and by that I mean have more vivid dreams or start having dreams in the first place if you're somebody who doesn't dream at all, or if you would like to just be a more conscious dreamer, the process for all of these things is pretty much the same. One, I would say definitely respect a bedtime routine. So having, a time where it's going to be completely silent for the rest of the night, cutting off all the TV, all the music, and just having very soothing sounds, maybe like a humidifier or some running water or something, meditative going on in the background. And just relax and clear your mind. So that you might do like a journaling exercise or do some kind of conscious stream of writing or vlogging or drawing, whatever it is that can relax you. Get your mind off of the stress and worries and exhaustion that you may be feeling, and just relax. And that's going to really clear up your mind to allow spirit to fill that space with these dreams while you're sleeping. So if you're dead tired, or if you've just had a bunch of drugs or alcohol, just be kind on yourself for the last few hours before you go to bed, because that's really going to clear up whatever blocks may be keeping you from dreaming very clearly. You can also specifically do intention work around dreaming more. So just like you manifest a husband or a life partner or a job or whatever, a house, a apartment, whatever, you can manifest dreaming. You can set the intention, you can write it down. I would love to have more vivid dreams, or spirit, please come to me in my dreams and give me messages through vivid dreaming, etc., etc., however you want to word it. But you can just write it down or say it out loud. You can light a candle, you can set intentions whatever way you want, release it out there, and do that on a regular basis, and you will see your dreams come back to you. And it will take a while, it might take a while, but keep putting energy towards it and it'll come back. Keep, opening yourself up, respecting your bedtime routine, and just, clearing your mind as much as possible before you go to bed, and you will start to see improvements in your dreaming. Start getting your kind of library together of tools that you use to help you interpret dreams, and then just dive right in. Write it down, interpret it. If you don't get it, then wait for the next dream and see if it all starts to come together over the course of a week or over the course of a month. So this is something that it shouldn't take a lot of pressure. You shouldn't put a lot of pressure on yourself to get it perfectly every single time, every single night, every single time you remember a dream. They're going to come, they're going to go. Sometimes I still have, nights where the entire dream is fuzzy. There's no way I can interpret it or start to write down anything. And I just have to let it go. My mind just needed that time to just let some fuzz out, I guess. It's not important. So know that once you really start dreaming, you will remember the important ones. The messages will just come back around stronger and stronger. And when it's meant for you to know, you will know. So just trust. This is all about connecting with yourself, connecting with your higher self. That's what we love to promote over here at Truth Intuitions. Is to just give you the power to start to get to know yourself on a spiritual level. Start to have that awareness to be able to help yourself through some tough things in your waking life. So I hope that you learned something today. I hope I have bust the world of dreaming wide open for you so you can dive right in and have some fun interpreting your own dreams and learning some more about yourself. Bye, Vibers.